Ready. We good? Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Crazy day today. Pretty petty Tuesday. All up in your area. I know for a lot of y'all figure it's after midnight or whatever, so it should be what is it? Wednesday. But what they call it? What do you call it? Hump Day Wednesday. But we not there yet. We still have to finish up some Tuesday business. How y'all feeling today, everybody? All right? Is everybody okay? I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling like I'm having to crawl through this week. I'm having to soldier through this week. I'm having to, you know, maneuver some things, get my head right, get my mind right, body right, my mind right, money right, ready for war. There you go. Shout out to Memphis Bleak. Memphis Bleak. Where are you, Bleak? Where are you? You still riding for Jay? All right, so tonight on the it's the Daily Go Get Mism Show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking all fast lane, no coasting. And everything is gonna be all right. We talking about the Ask My Mother evidence tonight. Go ask my mother. I said I am. Go ask my mother. I said I am. Go ask my mother. Remember back in the day when you was a kid? When you was a kid, I'm talking about when you were a kid. I'm talking about before you even turned age 10. No, those years when you were a kid, just trying to establish yourself out there, finding out what friendship meant, finding out what real friendship meant. I mean, what real fun meant. And you know, it's funny. We look back on those times and we say we didn't have a care in the world. All we did was have fun and all that. Why do we tell ourselves that? I don't know about y'all, but I don't remember a time in my life when I didn't have some kind of thing to worry about. And I know I wasn't the only one because I mean I knew kids that grew up, you know, they had problems at home, you know what I mean? Whether it was something going on with their parents, their siblings, maybe brothers and sisters going back and forth to jail, having babies, you know what I mean? Ghetto shit, poverty shit, life shit, black shit, whatever you want to call it. We was going through it. Maybe not just in my household. Well, maybe not in my household at all. We didn't have no teenage pregnancy or no jailbird shit going on in my crib. But I was in a lot of cribs where it was going on, so I wasn't like shielded from it or immune to it or oblivious to it. But I just know that when I was a young kid, under 10 years old, there were things that I had to worry about. So I don't look back on those years like, oh, I didn't have a care in the world. All I had to do was go to school, do my homework, and come on. Yeah, okay. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but my life wasn't all Saturday morning cartoons and milk and cereal, Lucky Charms, and Apple Jacks, and Frosted Flakes, and Dig'em Smacks, and I mean, you know, we had it was things going on. There were things going on. Anyway, what up, Jeff Sprayberry? What's up, my dude? Anyway, what I noticed that kids do, and definitely when I was a kid, is kids start learning how to lie. They start learning how to lie at a young age. It could have been all of those Saturday morning cartoons we were watching, and the cartoons that came on every day on UHF television. Remember UHF? Those were the higher channels, not the channels from like one to well, should I? Yeah, like 1 to 10. After that, it was like 1 to 12. Channel 12 was PBS in my area. I don't know about y'all. But anyway, UHF channels were like channels that got past like 15. So channel 17 is where it started in Philly. So we had channel 17, channel 29, channel 48, and then channel 57 came later on. There was a channel 65, but it was real blurry. So I'm not even sure if that was in our region or whatever. The signal was all crazy. Anyway, that's where we watched like the Brady Bunch, the Flintstones. I didn't even know that the Flintstones was an old cartoon. You know, when I was growing up, I was born in 1970, so I grew up in the 70s. So, I'm watching Woody Woodpecker, Bugs Bunny, the Flintstones and the Jetsons and shit like that. I didn't realize, did you know that the Flintstones was created in 1960 and it only ran 6 years? So from 1960 to 1966. That's why they never talked about any current, like up to date kind of celebrities that they had on the cartoon. It was all like in our mother's era, in our dad's, our parents' era, and all that kind of stuff. So they had like, you know, um, Tony Stony Curtis. There wasn't no Tony Curtis doing nothing in the 70s and 80s. But it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, because we had to read a lot and TV was such a big part of our lives, our imagination, really, really ran wild, and we would imagine. Look, I'm giving some of these young liars an out for and trying to excuse their behavior. They were lying a lot. But one thing that would happen if somebody thought that you were lying and you were telling the truth, your number one defense against somebody thinking that you're not telling the truth is, for real, go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Like, yo, so wait a minute, let me get this straight. These tall tales that you're telling will be confirmed by your mother? Because the feeling was, the thought was, nobody's mom would lie for them. There's no way that I'm going to go ask your mom, are you really getting a moped for Christmas or your birthday? Because that's one of those lies that kids used to tell. I'm getting a motorbike. I'm getting a motorbike for my birthday. I'm getting a motorbike for Christmas. So while everybody else is riding around on a 10-speed bike or the bike with the banana seat, you was about to be riding around on a motorized vehicle. That was a very popular lie around my way. I'm getting a moped, or I'm getting a mini bike. I'm getting a mini bike, or I'm getting a moped. I'm getting a moped. I'm getting a moped. Vroom, 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 vroom. Nobody that I know who said that they was getting a moped for Christmas or their birthday ever got a moped or a Chris or a moped for Christmas or their birthday. Nobody, not one. You know, the one person I know that actually had a moped is the one who didn't say that he was getting one. And it wasn't really his. It was really his older brother's. And his mom wouldn't let him ride it all the time. Luckily for him, because all of us were going to be his friend. My friend had a moped. They let all of us ride it like maybe once or twice, not more than 3 times. I'm thinking to myself, if I had a moped, I would be riding this shit every day. I would be racing everybody on a bike. But his older brother, it was really his moped, and he didn't ride it either. I don't know. Maybe they couldn't afford the gas. I don't know. But they did not bring out that moped very often. But when they did, they let all of us ride it. And it was like an exhilarating experience. Like, oh my God, I'm fucking riding a moped. You know, a moped wasn't a motorcycle. So you didn't get the vroom, vroom, but you did get the look, yo. Yeah. Yeah. Lying, talking about you getting a moped. Go ask my mom. I am getting a moped. Watch. I'm getting a moped. Well, what kind you getting? I'm getting a Suzuki or a Yamaha. Okay, whatever. You be lying all the time. Why you always telling stories? Why you be storying? You be storying all the time. You're not getting no moped. You said you was getting a moped last year. Where the moped at? Only reason I didn't get it last year was because because we had to move. We moved from anyway, it don't matter because we moving out in the burbs next year. You don't believe me? Ask my mom. Ask my mom. We getting a house built from the ground up because my dad is a lawyer and my mom is a doctor. We like the Huxtables out here. You don't believe me? Ask my mom. You don't believe me? Ask my mom. You don't believe me? Ask my mom. My dad used to be an astronaut. I say, you don't believe me? Ask my mom. You don't believe me? Ask my mom. You don't believe me? Ask my mom. My mama don't be lying. My mama won't lie. What y'all know? What y'all know about the go ask my mother evidence? That's what we're talking about tonight on the daily, the go ask my mother evidence. So this whole thing about challenging somebody to go ask your mom, is it true that nobody's mom ever lied for them? Is it true? Now, maybe go ask your mother evidence was reliable when you were really, really young. But as you got older, wouldn't your mom lie for you? Wouldn't she? Yo, the cops been looking for you. They got a bench warrant out. Is your mom going? Is your mom a reliable source then? Cool C of the glamorous life fame. You know, oh, you got it. The glamorous life. Oh, you got it. The glamorous life. Yeah, remember that Cool C? Well, you know, in 1996, no, it was 1995, I believe. Remember, he shot the cop. He shot the first. He was responsible for the first female officer killed in the line of duty when they robbed the bank. Steady B was the driver. Cool C and another gunman went in the bank, robbed the bank. The cops came. He shot the cop, dropped the gun at the scene. They traced the gun back to Steady B and it was a wrap. But guess what his mother said? No, that wasn't my son. My son, at that time y'all talking about, was at home making me breakfast. Go ask his mother. The cops could not rely on his mother. That's what she testified. I don't know what y'all talking about. My son ain't do shit. He was home making his mother breakfast. Now, Cool C had hits and all of that. You still living home with your mama? Was it her birthday? Was it Mother's Day? Was it what? Was it a special occasion? What was you doing? Why was you making breakfast for your mom? But that's what she testified. That's what she testified. Oh, you're lying. You're lying. She's telling a lie. Go. She lying. She's telling a lie. Well. That's how it go. The go ask your mother evidence. What's going on? My brother Time is all up in the house. What's going on, Time? And Carla. T carry right morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have people going directly into your going directly into your vision, going directly into your. What up? Y'all do y'all understand what I'm talking like? So how many of y'all have invited somebody to go ask your mom about something that you was telling the truth about? You was telling the truth, right? You weren't lying. You wasn't lying. Right? 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 Well, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. The go ask my mother evidence. So we're going to take it back and we're going to bring it forward. We're going to take it all the way back and we're going to bring it forward. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. Stop fronting. Please, no fronting. Please, 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 everyone, no fronting. We're going to do things the way they're supposed to be done tonight. Tonight, we're going to get it popping. Everything is going to be all right. We're going to lay down the tracks. We're going to make sure that the vocals are crisp. And we're gonna make this demo. We're going to make this demo. And it's a demo. It's a demo. It's a demo. It's a demo. We're gonna cut the demo, jump in the limo. Yo, you know what time it is. We got with Timbo. Yeah, Timbo, you know the producer from down in Virginia. Yo, he came on up to give us a little thing. He used to hang around with Devontae Swing, and we going to swing mobs on this bitch, and we going to make some hits, and go ask my mama about that shit, all right. So, all right. So that's what we talking about tonight. The go ask my mother evidence. Tom said your Dracula voice is way better than Eddie Murphy in Brooklyn Fire. Yeah, I ain't even thinking. Yes, okay, yes. Well, that's what we need. Everybody, push the like button. First of all, do me one favor. Hit the like button. And after that, I need you to answer the poll question. And then after that, and then we can get it popping up in this bitch. So the guys get with the girls get with the guys. Let them get the little rubber dub on the wall. Let them get the wall. Get the little grind on the wall. Little grind. It's not going to hurt anyway. Grind. Grind. Always and forever. Each moment with you is just like a dream to me that somehow came true. And I know tomorrow will still be the same. 'Cause we got the life of love that will never change. Are you ready? Are you? Every day, love me your whole special way, melt all my heart away with a smile. That's the Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, go ahead, get her, Dracula. You bite that bitch. Bite her. Get the blood, Dracula. Yo, Drac, get the blood, Dracky. Go D. Yeah, every day. Love me your own special way. Melt all my heart away with a smile. Yes, with a smile. Yes. Take time to show me. Yes, you really care. And we'll share tomorrow. Together. Yes. Go ask my mother. You don't believe me? Yes. Yes. We'll. All right. Yo, we warming up. I got my warm-up suit. We good. Señorita Ramirez. Take time to show me you really care. Go ask my mommy if you think I'm lying. Levels is good. Levels is good. All right, y'all. We talking about the go ask my mother evidence. Y'all ready? I'm about to go get my. Y'all ready? I'm about to go. Y'all ready? Hit the like button. Stop fronting. All y'all motherfuckers in the background, hit the like. Hit that like. Here's the phone. Like. 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 Yes, yes. Like. I do like. Go ask my mother. I said I am. Go ask my mother. I said I am. Go ask my mother. I said. I said. I said I am. Go ask my. What's good? What's good? What's goody, my peoples? Hold on, I'm too far back. We gotta get it right. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. Now I ain't no candy night. I ain't no candy night. Y'all know. I get on my shit. I'm just ready. Pretty Petty Tuesday all up in your area was good. So, the go ask my mother evidence. Who has used it? Who has used it? What we got? And we'll share tomorrow together. All right. Blame my brother Tom for the drag. See, I didn't realize I was doing Dracula. Then he made me get in character. I want to bite your neck. I want to bite your nipple. It's a Dracula game. All right. What's up? What up? What we doing? All right. Just said, bro, bringing me back Transformers, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, and Voltron. You know. Tom says something about what up? Tom says I had a go-kart before I had a moped. There's no way on God's green earth that I could get a moped. My pops and moms did not want any of the kids around, and they didn't want to take anyone to court. That's what I'm telling you. I never knew nobody that got a moped. Somebody had to buy them, but I ain't know. Listen, I have friends that was always talking about, yo, I'm getting a moped. Watch it for real. Oh, I'm getting a moped. Go ask. Hold the fuck up. Hold on. I'm wilding. I ain't got the mic in. Nah, son. Nah, we know. Oh, all that shit I was doing, we was doing it with the corny phone mic. Ah, man, that's unacceptable. That shit is unacceptable, son. That shit is now I'm in stereo. Your son is talking on the radio. Hit the like button though. You gotta me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Nicole Ellis? What's going on, man? How you feeling? So yeah, like I said, man, people was my kid. Listen, some of my friends was always talking about they was getting a moped. And you know who lied the most? It wasn't the kids around the way, because their lies could be easily debunked. They said that they was getting something and they didn't get it, and you can go right to their house and see that they didn't get it. But your friends at school, if they didn't live right around your way and you didn't, they didn't live around your way, so you didn't go to their crib, they could tell you that they had anything. Like, yo, for real, we got a tiger at my house. Yeah, we got a tiger at my house, for real. It wasn't like now where you got to show a picture of the shit, some video. Back then, you had to go to your crib. Go ask my mom. Like, how am I gonna ask your mom? I don't know your mom. Well, when my mom come up for parent-teacher conferences for our report cards, you can ask her then. See if she tell you that we got a tiger, because we do got a tiger. What's the tiger name? You got a pet tiger. What's the tiger name? Tiger. My tiger is named Tiger. My mom wanted the tiger to be named Tigger. Tiger. Like Charlotte's Web. Winnie the Pooh, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I do got a tiger. But when he get too big, it's like a baby tiger. When he get real big, then we got to take it to the zoo. Ask my mom. Go 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 ask my mom. I'm not lying. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. I'm telling you the truth. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask the mom. Got proof. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. I don't lie. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. I ain't high. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Getting a moped. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. My dad is a doctor. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. My brother is a star. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. My cousin played in the NFL. My mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. My sister's a dancer. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my go. Don't let some kind of celebrity or superstar have the same last name as one of your friends. Don't let, for example, my cousin, who wasn't exactly my blood cousin, he was my cousin through marriage, and his last name happens to be Johnson. And he was a really big Dr. J fan. Like the biggest Dr. J fan. And then when Michael Jordan came out, he was a really big Michael Jordan fan. Then he started selling drugs. But before then, he used to play basketball all the time, and he was known as Doc Jordan. Now, anybody that was in the drug game in the 80s know about my cousin, because in the 80s and the 90s, they know about my cousin because he was large, pushing mad packs. But before all of the pack moving, rest in peace, Doc Jordan, Chester's finest and shit, you know what I mean? He said, now this has never been verified, but it was said that Magic Johnson was his cousin. Magic Johnson, last name Johnson. Doc Jordan, last name Johnson. And guess what? He told me to ask my aunt, who was his mom. I asked his mom. So Magic Johnson is really your cousin? Yeah, we heard that. Yeah, they've been saying that we really are related. Go ask mom. So guess what? Now I got a celebrity in my family, blood or no blood. Magic Johnson is my cousin. Magic Johnson of the Johnsons. What Johnsons? The Delaware and Chester Johnsons. Mm-hmm. Have we ever met Magic Johnson? No. Did he ever give us a call? No. Any pictures or anything with known family members with Magic Johnson? Mm-mm. Could he get us like backstage passes, or should I say whatever passes that they give you when you go to Sixers games to get into the locker rooms, or no. But it was verified through his mom to me, my aunt, that Magic Johnson was their cousin. So therefore he was my cousin. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Magic Johnson, my cousin. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Uncle's an astronaut. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Apollo 11. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. First man on the moon. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Sisters be doing it. Ask my mom. Mom, go ask my mom. My aunt was Mary. You know, Mary, Jesus' mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Virgin Mary. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. It's Jesus, not Jesus. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Tom says, go ask your mom if I can spend the night at my house. If you can spend the night at my house. Go ask your mom if you can spend the night at Tom said my mother would have threw me right under the bus and gave away the stash and kept the money and I'm just being honest. Shout out to my mom, dudes. Rest in peace. That's because she was on the Lord's side. That's right, man. Rest in peace to your mom. What word up? You can't expect the church lady. They didn't even get no money. That's the fucked up part. They didn't get no money. I ain't hear about no money they got. They robbed the bank, got caught doing a death bid, and instead he be doing a life without parole bid, and they ain't get no money. But it was said that they had been robbing banks. That wasn't the first bank that they robbed. So it was said. And Jeff says, son, you boosting my buzz. I'm sorry, yo. I'm all the way up here in the comments because I missed them. Let me see. Some vampire is off the chain. Sounds like a vampire that would win an Oscar. He said it does have a little bit of Philadelphia mobster in his vampire. That's why it's so Academy Award winning. Oh God, I can't. Hey Tiger, really? Is it the shirt? All right. He says now the boy is singing like Barry Manilow. Now he wants a Grammy. The brother's is a radical all-around performer, triple threat. He said, shut up, Beavis. Yo, chill out, butthead. Oh, man. All right. Carla says, son looks like he's smacking somebody's ass from behind. I would never do that. Okay. All right. Okay, we good. Oh, my man Jason, what's up? What up, Jay? Wait. Tom says, son, we got a moped when we went to Costa Rica and Panama. We had four-wheelers, but there's no way Pops and Mom Dukes was going to let us have a moped. Mad Rush says Republicans are doing great with the redistricting and stop gerrymandering. You that's not how you spell man. Meandering. Okay, all right, cool. Like they did a lot. Yeah. So I'm getting a new Nintendo on my mama. Kids lying about what they getting for Christmas or their birthday. Yeah, I'm getting a Nintendo and a Sega Genesis. I'm getting a Nintendo 64 and a Sega Genesis. Like, why you getting both? Because I can, and I wanted both of them. And I'm getting 5 games each with both. It's going to be the birthday of all birthdays. So around my birthday, you're going to want to come over the house. I'm going to be playing. My mom said I don't even have to go to school for like 6 months. You don't believe her? When my mom get off work from her job being city controller, then she'll tell you. Go ask her. She is city controller. She work in City Hall. His mom is a straight administrative. She's city controller. City controller mom. That's her. Jason said, kids at school were like, yeah, I got a mansion for Christmas. I even got a little island of my very own. I got a frog, a dog with a solid gold. Them kids sound like they had it made. Sounds like the best of thing for me. It was always go ask my pops because they was on one accord. Oh man. Oh wow, I never noticed that. So, Maria, how'd you do this? On one thing it says mommy, mom, my mother, and then it says mama, mi madre. So is this? Oh, it's a. So that it has a translation button. I never made this work before. Ah, that's cool. Okay. All right, cool. I only time I could ask my mom to do anything was to spend the night at a friend's house, go roller skating, go to the movies, or leave the street corner that I was on to go to the next block. Okay. Said not as big as me, son. The officials say Pittsburgh, not my set shot, and Debbie Allen. Damn, Debbie Allen was a bad marriage. Yeah, Debbie Allen. She's still nice. Older lady, but she still got it. Let me see. Carla said, Maria, what kind of candy you think son had? He wired all the way up. I ain't no candy. Get high on life. I'm high on life. I'm high on. Y'all remember that when it used to come on Channel 6? Like it was on Saturday morning, but it was like it wasn't like those after school joints. My man Jason said, "Look, Patti LaBelle was married to my uncle's to my uncle by marriage, first cousin. My uncle's first cousin. Okay, and she used to live up the street, and she got my dad to take some photos of her son. She's my aunt, damn it. Hey, all of this sounds plausible to me. Patti LaBelle was a woman about town. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no, that sounds very auntish to me. That ain't an auntie, what is? He said, doesn't matter that my aunt is no longer married to my uncle or that Patty is no longer married to his cousin. It doesn't matter. Family is family. You don't even have to like family for them to be family. Do you know? All right. So the thing is, wow. Okay. Okay. So this whole go ask my mama evidence. Where did this start? When did mothers start becoming the verification? Who started this? Who was the first kid to tell somebody to go ask their mom if you don't believe them? Why would this phenomenon even have to take place? What made the stories that were being told so unbelievable that they had to have mom step in and be the authenticator? So, you know, like when you buy a pair of Clark's Originals or a pair of Jordans or something online, and they have to have an authenticator. You know what I mean? So you know you're not getting no plated ass fake stuff. You're getting the real label. When did moms and why did moms become the original authenticator? Like this is real because somebody mom says so. As if nobody moms lie. Now, even if your mom was known to lie, would she lie for her kids to other kids? just so they could get cool point verification? That's the question we have to answer tonight. That's the question. Let's see, God said I was so pissed the first time I seen my father walk in the house, and it's the first time I said that I'm mad with mom. She bought me a Winnie the Pooh. Yo. A Winnie the Pooh lunchbox? Yeah. Jesus said, Tom wasn't trying to deal with that. You got a Winnie the Pooh lunchbox level of smoke. Yo, she got you a Winnie the Pooh lunchbox? Not a Happy Days. Not a Laverne and Shirley. Not a $6 million man. No. A Winnie the Pooh. Your mom was definitely trying to keep you out of the streets. She was keeping you out of the streets. She was Mama Bear was keeping her cubs safe. Mama Bear was absolutely keeping her cubs safe. Tom said, Dad had to be my best friend when I was young. Tony T, he always used to say, I gotta go ask my mom. I ain't like you. When I gotta go ask my pops won't be around until next week. Winnie the Pooh? Not a Woody Woodpecker. A Bugs Bunny? Winnie the Pooh. You know, brother, I gotta respect you. You've been through the storm. I know it had to be. I know it had to be hard to live that down. Wait a minute, hold on, son. Hold on. Son got me a Winnie the Pooh lunchbox. I asked for Evel Knievel, but the sad part is I do all my friends. Wait a minute. The sad part is I do. All my friends was going in there with Incredible Hulk, Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. I took a paper bag. Yo, you gotta chill. Yo, you doing a lot. Yo, you with the fucking. Yo, what is happening? Yeah, I would have took a Popeye. I'm sorry, a Pepe Le Pew. I would have took a Casper the Friendly Ghost. I would have even took Tom and Jerry. But Winnie the Pooh. Yo. This is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. This is. And the thing is, I know since she got you that lunchbox, she packed that lunch. So that lunch was going in that lunchbox. I know that. That lunch was going in that Winnie the Pooh. She paid good money. Did it have a thermos? Did it have the thermos? Because, My mom wouldn't get me the regular lunch boxes either. She sold Tupperware, so I had to get the Tupperware lunch box. I had a red one. I had a olive green one. I had a tan one. I might not have liked it. But that shit had a lot of room. But I was mad because it didn't have a thermos. That was my beef. Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yo, the one them Kyle just stepped into place, Yo.
You know what I'm going to do, bro?
What you gonna?
I'm going to go ask your mom. Go ask your mom. Go ask your mom.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ask your mom. Is he really related to Magic Johnson? I'm asking your mom.
Go ask your mom. Go ask. I'm just saying. That's how it was. That's how it was. That's what it was.
Go ask your mom.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
Oh shit, yeah. I use my mom as an escape. I used a lot of people. And the fucked up thing is that it trickles down. It goes from go ask your mom to go ask go ask my wife.
Okay.
It starts as your mom, then it goes to your girl, then it goes to your wife. It don't stop.
Somebody trying to call in, but they got a private number. That's not gonna work.
Well, we don't do private numbers.
Nah, whoever's calling in, you gotta unblock your number. I'll take your call, but you gotta unblock your number. Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell nobody your number or try to call you offline. Don't worry about it. But you gotta unblock your number. We don't. Only trolls be blocking their number, yo.
Only who?
Trolls.
Yeah.
Look, they still trying to call in. Good luck with
I
that.
never forgot my birthday came. And before my birthday came, I just knew my mom. I knew my mom was gonna get me a fly pair of sneaks. I wanted the Converses.
You want a pair of Chucks, you mean?
Chucks. Yeah, this one Chucks was out like that.
Mm-hmm.
No. I wanted a pair of Cortez.
Nikes.
A pair of Cortez Nikes. With the white New Yorkers.
Mm.
The blue and white ones. You know what I mean? I knew I was going to get them. I went to school, birthday coming up tomorrow, y'all. I'm getting the Cortezes with the New Yorkers. I'm going to be pop locked and break dancing on the box. It's like, no, you're not. You know what I said? Ask my mom. So my mom went out. When she came home from work, she had a pair of sneaks. But it damn sure wasn't no Cortez Nikes. It was a pair of canvas Adidas high top. Where you get canvas Adidas high top from? That shit was like a
I remember. I know the high top Adidas you talk about too.
Yeah.
I remember those
with the blue stripe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She got me them. And you know what I told you I had to do to get me a new pair of sneaks, right?
Yes, I remember.
I drugged them up. So I beat the shit out of them. You would have thought I beat those sneakers so bad you would have thought they was Michaels from Off of Good Times.
or Michael Jackson from Off the Jackson. But anyway, yeah.
Lisa stupid. Yeah, man. I used to use my mom as a lot of things. Yeah. That's my mom now.
Wait a minute. Real World Crime says, why you no answer? Because you know have number. You unblock number, I answer phone. You block number, I no answer phone. That's the way it go. You want talk, I want number. You got to identify yourself.
What you used to say, what you don't know?
Look. It's like Donald Trump Save Act. You need ID to call. You need ID. Yeah. Show your passport. Or birth certificate.
Yo, I'm not trying to talk about your boy today, but did you see your boy talking to the little kids about everything?
Yeah, if Barack Hussein Obama. Do you know Barack Hussein Obama? Yo, that motherfucker is an ass. He is ass, boy. God damn. Yo,
Yeah, I
he
seen a
is.
girl fall. The lady fell, got shot right in the center of the head, right there.
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this boy? What's wrong with this? Yo, I can't. I can't. I'm done. You know what I mean? So
I was
yeah,
like, I know, son had to see that.
yeah. I saw that shit. You know what I mean? And he done backed off of he getting the ships out of the Strait of Hormuz and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
He telling all this shit to kids
the
in front
kids
of their
looking at him
parents.
like, fuck is this? Yo, this president a clown. I ain't never seen kids around a president that didn't look like, wow, he's the president of the United States. Like, nah, this motherfucker. Their parents must be Democrats. Like, mm. Like,
He's a complete dickhead, mommy. But what's the biggest thing you had to say? Go ask my mom.
I never had to. I never had to tell nobody to ask my mom because, first of all, I wasn't known for lying. That's number one. So nobody really had no reason to not believe me that I can remember. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I ain't never have to tell nobody to go ask my mom nothing. Shit, I don't remember her having to verify nothing. You know, if I said I was getting something, I got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
I didn't tell her that I was getting it, and I got it and just I already had it. So
I would tell somebody I'm getting something, but I don't get it when I wanted it. I get it when she was ready to give it to me. And 9 times out of 10, it's played out by that time.
I do remember one thing. My uncle gave me a gun when I was like 7 or 8 years old. He gave me because my uncle was a cop and he gave me his old service revolver. It was like a 38. Now you know, to a 7-year-old, that shit looked this big. You know what I mean? It looked big as shit and it was heavy as hell. And I couldn't squeeze the trigger. The trigger felt like it was hard as shit. I had to squeeze the shit with two hands, but he took the barrel out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It wasn't gonna be no, yeah. That's the crazy part. He wanted me to be interested in guns, but at the same time, he wanted to make sure nobody got shot. So he took the barrel out. It was the strangest looking thing. A full service revolver with no barrel.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling everybody around the way, yo, I got a gun. My uncle gave me a gun. No, you didn't. You ain't got no gun. But I don't remember telling them to go ask my mom. I went and got the gun. You know what I mean? Like, look. And they like, well, where do you put the bullets? I said he took that part out. But it's a gun. They couldn't deny it. You know what I mean? So, squeezing that trigger, like when I got older and I was able to squeeze the trigger easier, I was thinking like when I hear on the news that like a 2 or 3-year-old accidentally shot somebody, I'm like, no, the fuck they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Because I always remembered when I was 7 or 8 years old and how hard it was to pull the trigger of a gun. And that's whether it's a revolver or a semi-automatic. Ain't no 2 or 3-year-old unless he bam able to squeeze no trigger on a gun. Ain't no way. There's no way. He's not even going to be able to pick up the gun. You know how much a gun with bullets with a magazine, a full magazine in it? You know how much that shit weigh to a child?
Mm-hmm.
No. So that's why every time I hear that, when I hear stories like that on the news, they be like, like a 5-year-old accidentally shot and killed his brother. I'm like, really? Let's see the forensic evidence on that.
Mm-hmm.
It should cover the whole baby. Like, how would he even know how to put his hands? Unless maybe an adult hand was doing it with him for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he couldn't do that. Tom said that son, that gun was about bigger than. It looked big as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 7 years. I mean, it was a 38, 38 long too. Not the snub nose. It was a 38 long. That shit to me, that shit looked like it looked longer than Dirty Harry's 44.
Mm. Damn.
Yeah, what was it? Oh my God, it's you. He says, I've always thought of that over the years. Detectives know that's BS. They probably got paid off or something. You know, sometimes they don't put out all of the information out on the networks and all of that shit, and they just do their investigations behind the scene. What up, Buana? What's good? What's good? But yeah, like I ain't. Nah, something fishy with that. I can see if they said like a 10-year-old accidentally shot somebody. Yeah, okay, that's plausible. But I'll never forget how hard it was to squeeze that trigger. I couldn't do it with one hand. That was out of the question. I had to do it with two. So I could probably get off like, I don't know, 10 shots an hour. And that's without no no bullet in it. So it's just a click. With a bullet in it, that shit probably would have blew back and gave me a hickey. Mm-hmm. Bow! Oh shit!
The recoil was dangerous. Shit,
I'd have fucked around and shot the sun.
You might have just woke the fuck up right now today. You just got out of the coma today.
Like somebody right here. But yeah, I had friends all the time telling myself, go ask my mom, go ask my mom. They was always talking about something that they was going to get for Christmas or their birthday. Something outlandish. Yeah, for my birthday, you know, like what was the popular dog back then? A Doberman, a German Shepherd, a Collie,
Rottweiler.
No, when we was kids, Rottweilers wasn't popular. Not yet. I ain't hear about no Rottweiler till I was maybe about 11, 12. In my younger years, I didn't know nobody with a Rottweiler. I'm not saying that the dog didn't exist. You know what I mean? But that wasn't a popular dog around the way. It was all Doberman pictures and German Shepherds. And a Collie, some, Labrador Retrievers, shit like that. A hot dog, Dachshund, or maybe a Basset Hound. But when I was a kid, I don't remember nobody having no pit bulls.
No.
A Great Dane. I knew somebody who had a Great Dane and lived on my block.
I did too.
That big ass stinky dog, man.
Marmaduke.
That was a big ass dog. You 7, 8 years old. You know how big a Great Dane look? You be thinking you could ride it.
Take you right to the store.
So yeah. Tom said, I'm surprised you was able to pick the gun up at 7 years old, but you said he took the barrel. Yeah, with the barrel in it, I might not. That shit, 10 pounds, 10, 15 pounds to a 6 or 7 year old. That's a lot of weight. Book bags didn't weigh that much.
He gave you a gun. He gave you a gun. My dad gave me seven silver dollars.
Hey.
And that was the last thing he gave me.
Shit. $7. You know how much penny candy that give you? Shit, that was like Halloween.
Yeah, shit. Shit. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Jason, those were the dogs that I knew. Every dog he
Mhm.
just named, he named Collies, German Shepherd, Dobermans, Labs, Golden Retrievers, and Poodles. Yep, those were the dogs I saw. And a Great Dane. And a Great Dane. And I heard about boxers, but I never used to see nobody with one. So yeah. But anyway, yeah. Like people would say they was getting those kind of dogs for Christmas or for their birthday or something like that. Or they would lie and say they had the dog already, but the dog ain't at the crib. Like it's at my grandma's house.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not their dog, it's the grandmother dog.
It's my dog, but you like I can't bring it home yet. But it's at Nana house, and you don't believe me? Ask my mom. Ask my mom. Ask my mom. Do I have a dog? Ask my mom. Do I have a dog? I do. I do.
Matter of fact, well, let me go use the bathroom first. Mom, when Tyrone come in the house, tell him grandma dog my dog.
I'm getting a racing car set and a train set for Christmas. Both of them. And a bike. And a bike. Now, there was a good chance that they was getting one out of the three.
Yeah.
Because bikes was such a big gift back in the day that if you got a bike, you wasn't getting much else. Getting a bike was like getting a piano.
Shit. The kid, matter of fact, getting a bike is like getting the new up to date car, bro, for Christmas, for when you get one for your birthday or something. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Jason said it's at somebody else's house trope. Jason said it's at somebody else's house trope. Man.
Yeah. Well, definitely.
For real. Kids was always tough. Hold on. You know what? How about this one? I'm getting skipped a grade.
That's my boss.
Niggas was always talking about they getting skipped. I could have got skipped last year, but my mom said no. Go ask her. Like, nigga, you a C student. The only way you get skipped, you not getting skipped. But kids was always talking. There was something about getting skipped a grade. It was so meritorious. You know, I was like, yo, you getting like getting skipped a grade was like getting skipped. It was like, wow, like you an alien. Like, yo, you so smart that you got skipped. So you not going to fifth grade. That's what you telling me? Like fifth grade don't exist.
You go from third to sixth.
You're like, they ain't no fifth grade for you. Well, I mean, getting skipped twice, you have to be like a young Stephen Hawking. But yeah, like you just gonna go from fourth grade to sixth grade. Like, we doing it like that.
Yeah.
That's what they would tell you, though. I could have got skipped last year. Go ask my mom. Go ask my mom. The only reason I didn't get skipped because she ain't want me to get skipped. She wanted me to go to fifth grade, so that's why I'm in the fifth grade. But I already finished all my work. So I don't really have to do nothing.
When Timberlands came out, I told my boys, man, I'm getting me a pair of Timberlands, man. My mom, no, you not. Mom ain't buying you no Timberlands. Go ask my mom, watch. That Saturday morning, we got on that bus. The boy went to go pull out the 3 cars to play 3-car Molly. She hit the first hand. The guy said, "You want to play again?" I'm looking at my mom. She said, "I got this." She lost that hand. You better not tell no fucking body neither. Then turn back around. I still think I'm getting them Timberlands. You know where we went? Favor. the first Payless. Favor was the first Payless, bro.
But by the time we was already teenagers by the time Tim's came out.
Yeah.
By then you was either an established liar or you know what I mean. I'm talking about when you still had enough time to turn your life around. If you made it to high school and you was already, you know what I mean. Like if you was a liar by the 9th grade, it wasn't no change in you. That's your plight.
You achieved a good goal. That was probably the goal. A lie.
You know what I mean? Like that was just you. But yeah. My man used to tell me, you know, remember every time Adidas came out with a new pair, you know how one pair was always way more expensive than the next one. So you might be able to afford shell tops, but could you afford top 10s? Okay, if you could afford top 10s, but could you afford the forums? Like forums was in a whole different tax bracket.
Yeah.
You could get a pair top 10s for like 50, 60 for the patent leather ones. But forums, they was like 90 to 100. They only had them at Foot Locker. Remember, Foot Locker had exclusives back in the day. So you had to go to Foot Locker to get the first Air Force Ones. They didn't have them nowhere else. So, yeah. So my man kept telling me he had a pair of forums. Yo, I got a pair of forums. Yo, I mean, to talk about a pair of sneakers that's not on your feet. And he did actually get the forums. But he was preserving them motherfuckers. He might have them forums to this very day. Cause for 2 years he kept telling me, yo, I got the forums. I got the forums. I'm like, no forums, man. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I'm like, whatever. Well, I don't never see you wearing them. Because he was like, I play basketball, so I only wear them when I play basketball. I'm like, okay, whatever. One day he showed me the fucking forum. I'm like, oh, okay. By this time I was working though. Get my own forum. It might have took me 2 checks. I gotta eat. Oh shit. Yo, Jason said I didn't get left back. My mom just wanted me to do the 4th grade again. Ask her. Yo, Dad.
That's a good one.
Yo, I didn't get left back. My mom held me back. Such a popular young boy lie. But how do you explain flunking a grade twice? She just wanted to make sure you was an expert at these grades. Like you gonna memorize 4th grade. Yo, that shit is crazy.
You gonna remember when you got on the bus to come here? You gonna remember that shit 5th grade.
Yo, hold on. Carla said everybody didn't get a bicycle at the same time. We had to take turns. Yo, you ain't never done fucking lied, boy. A bike was a big ass gift. That shit was expensive. Plus, somebody had to put this shit together. Wasn't no already put together bikes. That shit came in a box. You know what I mean? You had to break out the wrench and the pliers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was crazy. So it was always somebody's uncle putting together the bike. Even if you had a dad, for some reason your uncle put together the bike. I don't know. I never understood that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood that shit.
Or your uncle that was mom's boyfriend.
I can honestly say I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know shit about that. When I heard about that later on, I was like, no, nobody, that shit ain't never happened. Then I met you, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that shit happened. I had an Uncle Leon. They used to sleep in the bed with his sister, my grandmother.
Well, if she was married to him, wouldn't that? No, that wouldn't make him your uncle. Yeah, I don't understand that one. I don't understand that. Jeff said, you remember the polka dot rayon shirts?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Talk about Kwame?
Right. Yeah, I guess we gotta credit Ray, the polka dot ones with to Kwame, but them rayon shirts,
was already out.
Yeah, rayon, them printed rayon shirts was kind of banging though. Polka dot or no polka dot, them shits was alright.
I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. I got my couple of my first rayon shirts from Foreman Mills, and that's when Foreman Mills was selling really some good. They used to sell leather coats. I got me a couple of leather coats for $50, like thick ass leather coats.
Wait a minute, rayon shirts was out at the end of '89 and '90. Well, it was a Foreman Mills then.
Yeah.
I ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah, it was Foreman Mills. We had a Foreman Mills right down there right off of Front and Snyder.
I didn't know nothing about no Foreman Mills until
Foreman Mills was out for a minute.
In '90 though?
Yeah.
I ain't know that. I did not know that.
Foreman Mills was up. Well, I mean, shit, you was upscale. You was City Blue. You ain't gonna know.
But that wouldn't mean I didn't know about no other stores. You know, shit, I didn't get all my gear at City Blue. I was rebel. I thought it was cooler to get my shit at like department stores and shit. I thought City Blue was like low level because it was everybody, it seemed like everybody went there. I was like, y'all shit ain't really like that. I'll go get my shit from Wanamaker. And the owner used to be like, why the fuck would you spend your money over there when you can get everything here? I was like, but they got shit that y'all don't have. And they did. It was some shit that they had that, we ain't have.
Shit, Foreman Mills back in the day used to have Nikes and all that shit back in the day. Fucked with us, the Wallabies and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all that shit.
I ain't know nothing about no Wallabies back way back then. And
I was with Wallabies back then.
Okay. No, I'm saying I didn't know. Yeah, I
Shit, back in the day, before they was called in South Philly, before they was called Wallabies, they was called Easy Walkers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Back in the day, it was called Easy Walkers. But Nas and Wu-Tang came out and switched that shit up.
Well, no, they actually was called Wallabies. They say it in there. It say it on the. It say it on the box.
I don't know why they was calling. My mom was just calling them Easy Walkers.
There was a difference because you had Wallabies and you had British Walkers, and they looked the same.
Yeah.
But British Walkers are actually more comfortable. Like to this day, I don't know why. Like I might have like 30 pairs of Wallabies, and I'm like, none of them are comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm like, they look comfortable. With that sole, you would think you was walking on fucking clouds.
You better not step on no fucking crack. You're gonna twist your ankle like a motherfucker.
No, they not uncomfortable like I've only worn a pair of Chucks one time. But when I was a kid, I wanted a pair of Chucks so fucking bad. My mom would not buy me a pair of Chuck Taylors because she thought they were ugly. and she didn't give a fuck how bad I wanted them. She thought they were ugly, and so she wasn't going to buy them. And she didn't. So I missed the Chuck era. I did have a couple of pairs of Pro Kids, but my mom was buying me like suede and leather sneaks before they became popular. But they wasn't like, I don't know. My mom used to be able to get shit that wasn't name brand, but cost name brand prices, because she was on some old bougie type shit. So the older kids used to be like, "You got leather sneakers?" And I was like, "Yeah." You got suede sneakers? I'm like, "Yeah," but to me they was Bobos. But to them they was like, "Hey, Bobos don't come in leather." Back then, you know what I mean? But I'm like, but all I wanted was a pair of Chucks. So I didn't get a pair of Chucks. I never even tried on a pair of Chucks until I worked at City Blue, and they had like the leather ones and all of that. And I tried them on. I was like, yo, these look terrible, and they feel terrible.
You could wait to try them on, and then when you did, you fucked me.
This is like, I don't know, 10 years too late. You know what I mean? I was like a good 17, 18 by the time, I tried them on. And I thought they just didn't look right because they was the leather ones. But by that time, I really didn't like the way that the canvas ones looked. So, but I wore them when I was in that movie, when I was in Invincible. Yeah. Because it was set in the 70s. I was like, did these feel like they do now back then? I'm like, these are the worst. Who wears this shit? It's worse than walking barefoot outside on concrete.
Mm-hmm. Imagine back in the day they had to play basketball in them.
And they did. Like, it should have been, they should have had no knees. That was some high impact running.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yeah. Okay, hold on. Neon shirts. Top 10 with my only Adidas. The forums, and they had these other ones called decades. Like Adidas was releasing some lower tier top 10s for those who couldn't afford
I know what
top
you're talking
10s.
about.
Yeah, they had decades. Yeah. Decades. My man,
tell your boy you gonna get them. No, you ain't getting no decades. I already got mine. You ain't getting. Go ask my mom.
Man, so all right. What else? What else was we getting our moms to verify, even though it was a tall tale? Let me see.
I'm getting a Rolls Royce for my prime. Man, you ain't getting no Rolls Royce. That's my mom.
See, you going too old. Like I said, you established liar by the time you got to prime. Like, nobody trying to hear that shit you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Shit. I know one thing. I had rented a car with two bulls for my prime. I went on a prom in a Lincoln Town car, and then I went to Great Adventure in a Cutlass Sierra. And I remember it was a Cutlass Sierra because we was in a car singing Mercedes Boy, but changed the name. Talking about, do you want to ride in my Cutlass Sierra?
Hey, Cutlass was a respectable car at that time. You know what I mean? A damn Cutlass. I miss American cars. You know what I mean? Grand Am, Grand Prix. Shit was moving. Let me see. Jason said, I told dudes I was getting some Nike Legends, which cost $50 at the time. I knew it wasn't happening, but then somehow I got pops to buy them. Then it was just niggas trying to steal them constantly. Yo, yo, the shit that we went through in the 80s, that's, man, talk about a checkered past. You know, we talk about the 80s like it was all fun and games and shit. Like it was nothing but bombers, sheepskins, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson. But yo, motherfuckers was trying to take sneakers and boots off of your feet.
Don't even talk about fucking Gazelles when they first came out.
Hold on. Gazelles, at least they would snatch your Gazelles. Motherfuckers coming up to you, putting their sneaker like they shoe next to your shoe, like, oh yeah, they the right size. Now you know you about to get rolled on. What kind of shit was that? Like, you want to take a person's sneaks off of their feet? Like, why? It was just terroristic. It was just, the 80s was the most terroristic time in history. This shit was just crazy. You know what the 80s was? And I'm just thinking of this shit, but it should have came to me a long time ago. The 80s was the era of niggas can't have shit. That was the niggas can't have shit era. You got gold, you can't keep it. You got earrings, you can't keep it. You got a 3-finger ring or whatever, you can't keep it. Link chain, a rope, can't keep it. Bomber, can't keep it. Sheepskin, can't keep it. Sneakers, can't keep them. Niggas can't have shit. That's what the 80s are for me now on. From now on, I'm labeling the 80s the era, the decade of niggas can't have shit. You a DJ, going to go do parties. They steal your crates of records, tapes, Walkman. Nowadays, motherfuckers won't even steal your phone. You know what I'm saying?
One of my brother's best friend got killed over a pair of Gazelles.
Do you remember that song by the Gazelle Boys?
I go.
Gazelle, they look so wild. The CAZ, the A and the L. Gazelle.
Yeah, I remember that.
They performed that, yo, son.
They performed that shit on Dancing on
Yo, did you see these motherfuckers? Yo, did you see these tight shorts wearing motherfuckers? Hold on. These tight short wear, like, yo, this bitch ass shit. Hold on. I got the video. Hold on. I know
you
YouTube.
Got the video of that shit?
I saw it on Instagram. The Gazelle Boys on. I was like, I think these niggas must have put like stuffed socks in they. I was like, what the fuck? This shit is nasty work. Hold on. And they was whack. The Gazelle Boys. Let me see if they got.
Yeah, but you know what? The fucked up part about it, Dancing on Air used to have everybody on the show. So they had Johnny Gill, Stacey Lattisaw, New Edition, Jazzy J and the Fresh Prince before they became banging.
You got to see these nasty ass Gazelle Boys on this shit. Damn, I ain't know Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince was on Dancing on Air. I ain't know Dancing on Air was still out at that time.
Yeah, they was on dancing on there too. You don't remember when Stacey Ladisson was on there and Johnny Gill?
Man, I stopped watching Dance on Air. I ain't even like the show. You know what I
They was
mean?
on there singing perfect combination.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because that was like, what, 80, 83?
Yeah, 83, 84.
So,
And she stayed on the show. Stacey Ladisson, you would have thought she was from Philly.
Damn. All right, the Gazelle Boy. I think this is the video.
Hi, we're back here.
Yeah. Oh shit. You ain't ready.
Today. And speaking of rap,
Look at these fucking. Look at this shit. Hold on.
and they said, Lady B, we want to make a record because we're good. I listened to the tape. They are good, and they have a new record coming out, and it's called Snatching Gazelle.
You gotta have yeast infection with the shorts on.
Look at this shit. Somebody should have asked their mother to put on some fucking pants.
You must have stuffed some shit in your pants.
All I know is this. He got on a fake ass Gucci sweatshirt.
Yeah, all of them do. You see what Tom said?
All right, man, I'm fucking enough. I'm not playing that whole shit. I just wanted y'all to see that was the fucking 80s. So when y'all be glorifying, you know what I mean, that wonderful time in our young life, just remember the Gazelle Boys, the CAZ, the A and the L.
The C, the A, the Z.
And these cornball motherfuckers is overperforming that shit. I'm like,
Jeff called them the 80s Island Boys.
man.
I'm an island boy.
Yeah, Andre said, looking for turbo and ozone, right?
Hold up. You see, Tom said, you know how many girls that are in that video had to lie to their mamas just to get out the show, just to go to the show talking about, I'm going over Jennifer's house.
Now, them motherfuckers, they would be like, no, I really did have a record out in the 80s. Go ask my mom.
Go ask my mom. I was a Gazelle Boy.
Oh my fucking good. Let me see how many views this shit got. 1,000 views. Okay. Good. Nobody want to see that shit. And that was a year ago. That's woo. The Gazelle.
That was my twist though, man. Get home, hurry up and watch Dancing on Air. We came on at 4:00.
That's cool. I mean, you wasn't alone. That wasn't my shit. It wasn't my shit. I watched it a few times, but I ain't. First of all, I didn't like the fact that they performers didn't perform live. I didn't understand that. They performed live, but they didn't sing live. Like, I'm like,
you know, they inherit that shit from fucking Soul Train. You know, Soul Train after a while stopped doing. They said it cost too much to do live performance, and I mean, of course, it cost too much. You had Barry White using his whole band. He had the whole band on stage.
What do you mean it costs too much? Like, ain't this TV? I'm like, what do you mean it costs too much? Like, this is TV. You got sponsors.
Oh, like Robert, what was his name? Don Cornelius.
When I saw, I think it was UTFO doing Roxanne on Dancing on Air. That did it for me. I was like, all that overperforming, lip syncing and shit. I mean, like, I was like, oh.
What you should know, you gotta have a lot like me with a high IQ.
Yeah, that did it for me. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. But I did like music videos when they first came out. So
Yeah.
But yeah, Dancing on Air was. Yeah, it wasn't my thing. I mean, I missed a lot of things while they was going on that I'm not salty I missed. Like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air came out. That wasn't my show. I was like, all right, Prince got a show. I hated Prince so much, I wouldn't give a fuck what he was playing in. I'm not watching that shit. Like, yo, after girls ain't nothing but no. After parents just don't understand, I was like, no. Until you apologize for that garbage, I'm not listening to nothing you say. You got
okay. Here's the situation. My parents went away on the week's vacation.
It's a nightmare on my street. I was like, damn, this nigga whack.
Maybe I should. Yeah, of course I should.
He was straight pop. He was straight pop, man. And I saw a video of the real Roxanne yesterday. I'm on Instagram. They just act like everybody who was doing whatever was just that shit. Like, oh, she was the shit. I'm like, she really wasn't, man.
Shit, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you from the door though. My shit was, if you don't know where you want to go listen to the show, rockin' to the beat.
And that was the song. That was the song.
Ready, let's go.
Howie's teed off.
That was the other one. Howie's teed off.
Now Romeo, I did like.
Okay.
Yeah, I did like Romeo, but like
and MC Light and Queen Latifah came out and knocked all that shit away. All that corny ass girl rap away. Jason even said I hated Dancing on Air.
I thought it was ass. I did. I thought it was ass. Yeah, I was like,
he said, but I would rush home and watch it because all the girls would watch it.
Hey, I don't know. That shit was ass. I don't know. But the man who lived on my block was associated with Dancing on Air some kind of way. Now let him tell it. He produced the show. The nigga was squatting 2 houses on my block. And you know my mom block, them big ass 3-story houses. And he was squatting both of them.
Wow.
And it was like, how many kids was it? It was like a good. Either 5 or 6.
Shit. Back in the day, Dancing on Air was so popular that Bill Cosby made an episode on the Cosby Show about it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. When Theo had got tickets to go on the show. He got a ticket to go on the show.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, no, Cockroach, you can go in here. You can use the ticket. Cockroach was like, no, you go, Theo. And Theo was like, no, you go. Cockroach say, okay.
Where was Dancing on Air?
It was in South Philly.
Was it?
Yeah, somewhere in South Philly, right off of Broad and Snyder. And it was some building around there in South Philly.
Did it ever move?
Yeah, then it moved somewhere else. Yeah.
Because, people was telling me that was in Jersey. I'm like, you know what? I know I used to mess with this chick who was on there all the time. Let me just ask her where the fuck it was. You know what I mean? Because there seemed to be so many different stories about where it was. Let me see. Let me see. All right, let me see. Where was the show Dancing on Air located? Okay. Channel 17 Studios in Philadelphia.
That must have been right down there.
But hold on, it says studio location. The primary studio was at WPHL TV, though some production offices was located in Camden. So that must have been where people was talking about it was in Camden. That don't mean that it was there.
Yeah.
Okay, on location filming, while usually in the studio, the show sometimes filmed at nearby locations like Penn's Landing, Ocean City, New Jersey, and various regions. I don't know.
You should bring something baked out like that again, son.
No.
You try to bring some shit out there not like that now, you're gonna need security everywhere. Everywhere. Early. Gotta see that shit like freeway. Early.
Yeah. Everybody had their thing. I don't know. I wasn't fucking with it. I really wasn't fucking with that shit like that.
Perfect combination. Then they brought Johnny Gill back to sing Half Crazy. Stacey Lattisaw came back and singing Let Me Be Yours. Let Me Be Your Angel. Then they had New Edition on there.
Now I'm thinking with all those people in there would look like a lot of people. I'm thinking like they in there lip syncing. I would have been. I'm thinking I would have been in the crowd. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, we can see no sound coming out your mouth, right?
Yeah.
But they said that in the studio you could hear them singing live. I was like, you can't fake lip sync. If you actually, sing if you sing the words, you're going to be able to tell that you're singing the words because it takes more energy to actually sing than it does to lip sync. So I don't know what people was talking about with that. I don't know what they was talking about.
But up out your feet, give your feet a treat, and you'll understand why this be the death beat. Your boy Day to Day. Somebody just said something about Day to Day. That was my shit. The video was my shit, boy. So I used to look at the videos to get my dancing prowess down.
I understand.
You had a brother that was CT, you said.
I went to parties. I'm not really sure where I learned, but like people at school danced and shit like that. So yeah, I know where I didn't learn and what it was on Dancing on Air, and I remember on Dancing on Air they had this what they had, the Tuxedo Boys. Yeah, the Tuxedo Boys with Mr. Tuxedo. He was on there all the time. The Scanner Boys. The Scanner Boys.
Yeah, the Scanner Boys.
They was always on it. And I'm looking like,
No, yo, my cousin was a Scanner Boy. Ask my mom.
and I'm thinking like, why don't they just go ahead and pop and break for real? Like them routines they was doing, I was like, fucking corny. You know what I mean? It was too much hand motion. I'm like, all that fucking, what the fuck is this, rerun? Motherfucker, do the dances right. Shit was frustrating. But I thought they was corny. The Scanner Boys. Like, I'm like, I wasn't impressed.
Egypt. That shit.
I'm ready. Nah, I'm not gonna look up the Scanner Boys. Do not look up Scanner Boys on YouTube. Do not look up Scanner Boys on YouTube. Do not look
Trying
up.
to prevent yourself from looking
Yeah,
at
I
Scanner
mean, do
Boys.
not do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it, son.
I gotta go
Go
to
ahead.
bed.
It'll
I gotta
make you
go to
feel
bed.
good, good.
I gotta go to
It'll make
bed
you feel good.
soon and shit. I want that image in my in my head and shit. But they was
Scanner Boys up, son. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. It'll make you feel good, good, good. Like the commercial. Remember that?
I know, right? But when videos came out, I did like those dances because I was like, because they wasn't fucking around. They wasn't just playing. I mean, corny ass routines. All right. Jeff Sprayberry said James Ingram was my favorite in the 80s. Wow. Okay, cool. Ahmed Belton says Dana Dane. This be the death beat
Hey,
of
Tom.
okay.
LTD and Switch wasn't your group. I'm gonna have to ask your mom, man. I'm telling you, Tom. Jeffrey Osborne wasn't underrated neither. I'm gonna ask your mom, man.
Let me see.
You don't know nothing about no LTD and Switch, Tom. Chef Tom.
Yo, kids was always lying about what they mom or dad did for a living, or how much money they made. Oh my fucking God! Lying about your parents' job. Like, don't let your mom and your dad be like a tech or something in a hospital, because all of a sudden they gonna be a doctor.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they might be like a respiratory therapist or some shit like that. No, yeah, my dad is a doctor. Like, really?
Your mom a CNA. All of a sudden, she's a big-time nurse.
Yeah, now you might have been able to get away with that back in the day. Nowadays, that shit is going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know too much about the difference in nursing now. But yeah, back in the day, if she worked in the hospital and she wore the nurse uniform, then we automatically thought she was a nurse. And then we started learning about registered nurses and all of that, and the difference in the pay scale that came later. Jason said I was messing with a girl who was on that show who used to say Elijah Muhammad was her pop. Go ask my mom. Wow. I didn't believe her, but years later I found out it was true. DOA was still fake though. Date of arrival. What's DOA?
Dead on arrival.
Dead on arrival. Okay, was still fake though. Okay. So yeah, I mean Elijah Muhammad he impregnated an awful lot of women.
Well, he said it like the boy said in the movie Malcolm X. After me, there will be no more like me.
Oh, dancing on air. Okay, yeah, my bad.
We both got it wrong.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Right.
I'm fucked up.
Thanks for the acronym, Jason.
Man.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you one too. K. Fuck the O.
Yeah. But yeah, hold on. Kids lying about where they going on vacation. Like, somebody might be going on vacation in Hawaii for like 5 years. We going on vacation in Hawaii. Like, okay. Y'all going this summer? Yup. Okay. Never go. Next summer, same thing. Next summer, same thing. Next summer, same thing. They might not go to Hawaii until they get married.
Well, where your mom and dad at? Oh, they went to Hawaii. Why you ain't go?
Yeah. Um. Somebody in their family is a black belt in karate. My uncle is a black belt. Go ask my mom. Okay. I'm taking karate lessons next year. Go ask my mom. You don't believe me? I'm coming here chopping. I'm chopping everybody. I'm chopping bricks. I'm breaking boards. I'm doing everything. Go ask my mom. So yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's do this poll question. Which is the most common lie that kids tell their friends? All right, 20% said a celebrity is their close relative. There, yeah. Yeah. Michael Jordan is my cousin. On my dad's side.
Kobe Bryant was my cousin.
There you go. All right, 50%, which is the largest percent, said they're getting something expensive. Yeah, for their birthday or for Christmas. Them phantom birthdays and Christmases, boy. 0% said where they're moving or where they live. So nobody knows anybody who lied about where they live or where they moving to? It's interesting.
Yeah, shit, we got that's the second 0%. We got in 2 days.
Right? All right, and 30% said their parents' job or their salary. It's a popular lie. It's a popular lie. People had parents had their parents making six figures in like 1982. You know how much money that was?
Mm-hmm.
Like you was overpaid. 6 figures in 82? That shit was like equivalent to $500,000 today. Easy. Like it wasn't nothing you couldn't afford. For real. I remember like the school that me and Jason went to, we knew people who had money. Like their parents was on some other shit. Over there in West Mount area, like you go with some people cribs, you be like, oh, okay. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? But a friend of mine had this girl. He had a friend. It was a chick that lived over in East Oak Lane. I ain't know nothing about East Oak Lane at the time. We went over there, the other side of Broad Street, up like across 66. And I was like, we over the crib. This crib big as shit. And at the time, she had the projection TV. So the screen was like, at the time, what year was this? Like 80, it had to be like 85, 86. You know what I mean? So the screen probably was like 40 inches. You know what a 40-inch screen looked like in 86?
Big as shit.
But fuck that screen. This bitch was so bad. This motherfucker, yo, this joint was so live. I'm looking at my boy like, this just your friend? He like, yeah, oh, if you want to holler at her. I was like, she was pretty as shit. Her shit was bad. I was like, wait a minute, well, you got to be kidding me. To say that she was ahead of her time was an understatement. I got her number. I could never really nail this chick down. But she was so, like, the crib was so fly. It was like, I think her parents was like, I don't know, lawyers or some shit like that. But yeah, they was I don't remember none of that shit. You know what I mean? This is 86. You know, I've met so many chicks back. There's no way I'm gonna remember that name. Let's make up a name. Let's have a name like it's pretty she was. She had to have a name with an A at the end.
Andrea?
Nah, she ain't look like an Andrea.
Anna?
No, not. It had to be something that lets you know that she was definitely black. Andrea works, but she wasn't an Andrea. It was more like a, let's say like a Shanika. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taya, some shit like that. But she was bad as shit. I was like, yo, she was next level. I'm like, what the fuck? And she was nice. She was
I don't want to know all that. Did you hit?
No, I didn't. Like I said, I couldn't nail her down. It was like, you know what I mean? She was all up on it too, but I couldn't. Back then, I don't know. I couldn't get it. I never made it back over.
Ava and Jason said Maisha.
No. We wasn't. No. It was more like maybe a Keisha. Like I said, more like a Shanika, Shania. You know what I mean? Something along them lines. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
But her parents was paid. Her parents was paid. This was not no regular crib. This was not no regular crib, boy. Yeah, I mean they had dough. That TV was doing its numbers. For real. That shit wasn't regular. Yeah, when I went to Milwaukee, same situation. My cousins, they had these friends that lived around their way, but they, you know what I mean, parents they had money. Like the young boy, he wasn't even out of high school. He had a whole Trans Am.
Damn.
Yeah, they was getting it. He had a whole Trans Am, but his sister, oh my God.
What she had?
She had the prettiest face I ever seen in my life. Oh fuck! I ain't give a fuck about. Yo, she was. Milwaukee used to have some bad jaws back in the day. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. They got etch-a-sketched.
You go to the etch-a-sketch again.
Yo. But back in the day, they used to have some live ass Johns. And I was like, I'm like, my cousin, I'm like, y'all ain't trying to, I'm ready to leapfrog both of them. Like, y'all letting this John go to waste. She was nice. She was sweet as shit. I was like, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. You know what I mean? I sent him they didn't have lottos and shit like that. They didn't believe that, you know, the sneakers existed. So he gave me the money. I sent him a box of lottos. He thought I was going to run off with his money. I'm like, what you think this is, man? You know what I mean? Let me see.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, back then, sneakers, gear, and all that kind of shit, it wasn't everywhere. You know, like, shit that we had on the East Coast wasn't spread out to everywhere. So yeah. Yeah, with my cousins in Milwaukee, to me, it was like, go ask my aunt. You know what I mean? Like, go ask my mom. You don't believe that we getting this, blah, blah, blah. And they was break dancing and, you know what I mean, rapping and DJing and all that shit. My cousin did do something with it though. He did, he produced or managed. No, he didn't produce. He managed, remember that, Bubba Sparks?
Yeah.
He managed them. They got a gold plaque.
Oh, okay.
That shit right in my mom on my aunt wall. I'm like, they really got a gold plaque. And the plaque, and they got the little gold tape. I'm like, ain't this some shit? You got a gold plaque.
Thank you for the phone number.
He did it. Yay. I'm like, shit, I want a gold plaque. You know what I'm saying? I want a gold plaque. Well, I got a gold plaque. Tom says, I've been in Milwaukee 3 of those times, I would have rather eat chitlins than play around with any of the women in Milwaukee. Respectfully, I didn't see any. That's what I'm saying. They used to. Them chicks are busted as hell now, dog. They are busted. But back in the 70s and 80s, they had superstars. I guess all of they bad Jones ran down to Atlanta. They had to get out of that cold. But yeah, it ain't like that no more. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they. I think they all eating chitlins too, Tom. All right, let's get ready to get on up out of here. Let's get on up out of here.
You know they all ate chitlins.
They look like they all ate chitlins because they most of them. They the bubble bunch. It's a bunch of big joints looking all crazy, like kind of diked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? What happened? Yep. The Milwaukee baddies moved to Chicago, Atlanta. They got them up out of there. There ain't hardly none left. For real. When I go now, I'll be like, what? What y'all do? They drained the swamp. Tom said, Philly got some winners. Detroit got some. Listen, Philly used to have a lot of pretty girls too. They've, you know what? I hate to say it. It ain't nothing like it used to be. Either they all over on some old stop the stank shit, or they just too rough. You know what I mean? I mean rough like on some old butch shit. You know what I mean? Anytime our most recognizable Philly faces are like, what's the Meatball, the internet influencer Meatball, and that other chick, the little dyke chick that's always talking about how people talk in Philly. I'm like, that's what we've come to? I mean, am I lying?
That's the truth.
What other Philly women do you know are representing this shit? They the two that's holding it. And that's disgusting. A dyke and a chick that look like one. I can't. And she got the nerve to be a battle rapper. I'm like, I can't.
Who you talking about, Meatball?
No, the chick. What is her name? Lauren. It's something with an L. She be on. She always talking about like in Philly we talk like this, or it's like the John, like the bull. All right. So like the cops came and it was like the John. Like the bull was messing with the John and the other John, and then they hit the bull up, and you know she be talking like this is how we talk in Philly, and I'm like that shit. I would go to her Instagram, but I can't because she blocked me, and she blocked me because I disputed some Philly shit that she was talking about, and then she took issue with it. She straight blocked me. I'm like, I don't want to see your silly dyke ass anyway. I don't give a fuck. What the light skinned one that'll be talking about the way they talk in Philly? Yeah, she is. Yeah, she a lesbian. Absolutely. I'm surprised you couldn't tell. and Meatball is not. Meatball is not a legend. I'm a lesbian. Go figure. She's just a rough, ugly joint. Yeah, she is. She is. Tom says Milwaukee is not it, bro. No argument, sir. No argument. I got nothing. You said Meatball is funny though. Yeah, I
Funny
guess.
looking.
She be doing some funny shit. I just don't like For her to be an influencer, I don't like the shit that she be doing. Like I don't like that shit. Like I'm like, they shouldn't be following this one. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do these birthday shout outs to get them out of here.
All right, boy.
All right, good looking, man. Always a pleasure.
Night number 2.
No doubt. Got you.
Night number 2. I've been on the phone with you, bro.
All right. That's what's up. All right.
Oh, man, boy. Holla at me, man. Much love to everybody in the chat. Jason, Tom, Carla, everybody. There's not it. Whatever family member ain't in there, y'all know how I feel about y'all, man. Love you, bro.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Holla at me.
Peace. All right, we have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. You know what? Yeah, May 5th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number 1 out the box, Ebony Gregory, and also Aisha Selden, Wanda Clemens, and last but not least, my man, Benny Live. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious May 5th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out. Rock on and do the damn, to rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, If you don't believe me, go ask my mom. Yo, I'll give a shout out to my man Tom. And can't forget my man Jay. Thanks for coming through. You know how we play. Thanks for coming right around the way. And everybody else, yeah, I know where y'all stay. I know how we do it. Yo, we did it back in the day, and we did it big. Sometimes we did it large, but we had to ask mom for the truth. She's in charge. And you know that she's never going to tell a lie. And I can't, for the life of me, figure out why. Why did we have to go to the madre? You understand what I'm talking about? Tom's padre, he went for him for the verification. Just trying to ask you, was they lying? No elation. Yeah, I was happy. Sometimes I was sad, but I really miss my 2021, my dad, when he passed on July 14th. Well, actually, it was the 11th, but you understand. Yo, when time goes, time passes, everything is going to be all right. We're taking classes, trying to get a little bit more educated. Yo, time goes on and people pass, and I really hate it. But my shit ain't dated. I'm trying to keep it up. Everything is going to be all right. I got the cup, and it runneth over, but I'ma fill it to the brim. I'm talking to you, him and her. Send me a couple of good thoughts, just like a kite. If I was locked up, I need those letters coming, all right? And make sure that you come through on the V-Day. I'm going to get up out of here next year. He say that I got to do my time out here. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't get strung on beer or any other substance, trying to stay clean. But, yo, time goes past and it's wild, you know what I mean? And I'm a team with like 40 years added on to it, flowing through this life like fluid. Can you do it? Can you perform? Can you act like the quiet storm, soft and warm? I mean no harm, yo, bring it through the charm. Yo, squeeze on the feel the titty up, vibe bitty. My city's wild as hell, but I stay in the crib because I ain't really trying to tell. The cops about the time that I had to knock it. Yo, I ain't out there and plug it in just like a socket. And the shit lit up like a Christmas tree. Yo, he who fronts on me is going down, you'll see. But I try to stay positive in my mind, my mental, before I have to knock out your dental. I seen your fronts, even your veneers. I got the motherfucking clean up out of here. But I'm down like a submarine, struggling to keep my sneaks clean. You understand? Yo, the team of the day, I wouldn't want to be things doing it their way like kid and play. Hey, tomorrow night we gonna get right. It's movie night, so come through. Make sure the shit is tight and make sure that the shit is hype. Yo, peace and blessings to all y'all. Yo, I'm saying good night. Peace. P-E-A-C-E. Yo, I'm like M-C-I-N-T-Y-R-E. That's my last name, Game. You got kicked. Yo, don't give me my apples. Let me pick. So I get the ones without no dents, without no worms. Yo, stay still. I ain't got to squirm. No Sherman's getting smoked. I ain't trying to poke no joint that I don't like a face. Give me space. But on a late night, around 2 o'clock, when things don't go right, come on through, girl, all right? Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night. Remember, Wednesday night is movie night. And we're going to be talking about some. Make sure y'all come through tomorrow night, man. We're going to have fun. We have fun every night, right? But tomorrow night, we're going to have, it's going to be extra. Make sure y'all hit the like button before y'all get on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. Love is love, baby.